Hey everyone, Burton here with PropStream.com. If you haven't noticed already, we recently updated our application, and in this video, I will be covering those updates. But before we begin, I would like to talk about some major updates we've done on the back end. The first major update we would like to proudly announce is that in addition to our current comprehensive MLS coverage of active, pending, sold, and failed listings nationwide, we have now connected nearly 700 additional MLS boards nationwide. So what does that mean to you? This means more MLS listings, more photos, agent descriptions, and of course daily updates. The second major update is that we have renamed append contacts to skip tracing. Not only have we replaced the name, but we have also updated the feature with a more accurate service. This service will pull information from more credible sources like credit bureaus. Ultimately, we are allowing it to tap into the same service used by law firms, private investigators, and other related agencies. The third major update would be the enhanced mortgage information. What this means is that more properties will now provide mortgage information such as mortgage amount, recording date, interest rate, and mortgage term. This update will allow us to calculate the estimated equity with better accuracy than most data providers. Now with that said, let's just jump to it. So as you guys can see here, the first thing that you're going to see is we're going to have this update pop up now going forward. So anytime we do a new update and when we push it, you'll get this what's new pop up. So feel free to read the details of the updates being applied. At the very bottom of the update pop up, you'll be able to close down the notification, and you even have the ability to prevent it from populating the next time you log in. All right, so as you can see, we will now begin highlighting the new features by applying a new marker to it. And right away, you can see that we have one in the MLS box. This is essentially highlighting our new MLS update previously mentioned. So let me show you what I'm talking about in regards to that. So now when you search our data, because we have these new MLS boards that have been applied to our additional information that we had previously, we're now providing more photos. So you'll notice more of your results are now going to start having photos assigned to them. More agent description, of course, more listings. So let me kind of just show you what that's going to look like. So here's one. I click on it. The photos will be embedded here at the top left, so you'll see the number of photos that we have pulled for that property. By clicking on that, you'll be given the ability to look at those photos, and most of them are both interior and exterior. So this will just give you a better understanding of the property, maybe things that need to be performed that haven't been performed yet, or ultimately understand the condition of that property. Okay. The second update within the property details page, other than the photo, is of course the MLS details. So as you can see here, we have much more information that we're providing, such as the description, property details, interior features, exterior features, utilities, neighborhood information, and all of the agent's information, including the brokerage name. The next major update that we did within the property details is located in the comparables and nearby listings. So beginning with the comps box here, what we've done here is that we've enlarged the summary calculation for you. That's what I'm highlighting here. Now, this was in the previous version. It just wasn't as large. The idea here is that our system will naturally capture what we believe to be the comps for you. As you're aware, in the comparables and nearby listings, you have the ability to filter your own comps. So assuming we're using this property and we know it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, we can now deselect the comps that we believe are not true comps. Now, in doing so, what you're going to notice is that the summary will highlight how many you have selected, in this case 3, and it will now provide you what it believes to be the new average sell price based on those results that you've selected, as well as the new days on market. Last but not least, which was also previously here before, you'll have the ability to hit the view report as well as add to list. So this will give you the ability to take your results, put it on a list. That way you can export it and provide it to your buyers and provide it or to your homeowners. The next update that we performed in the comparable and nearby listings is within the MLS box. Now, in our previous version, the MLS box, what it did or what it represented was all the most recent 150 MLS listings within a 1 mile radius around the property. So in this case, The update will now allow you to filter those results. So once you click on the MLS box, what you'll notice is you now have the filter there. And just like before, we will automatically just apply the 150, and they'll have different types of statuses. So whether they're active, sold, active, failed. And the update now, you will be given the ability to now filter those results. So for this example, I'm going to be looking for all the 2 bedrooms and 2.25 bathrooms. And in just a few moments, you're going to see that my 150 have now dropped down to a total of 20 properties, 20 MLS listed properties within a 1 mile radius around my property. And so as you can see here, we have sold, failed, active. To make things even more efficient for you, we've also included the MLS status dropdown. So instead of having it scattered like this, you now can search for just the sold MLS listings that are 3 bedrooms, 2 and 2.25 of a bathroom. So here we have 15 results, and then we can also see any potential active ones within a 1 mile radius. Ultimately, we can see our potential competition. Okay, and understand why they're being listed for that amount, the year they were built, and so forth. So that is a new feature that we've applied in the comparables in nearby listings. The last update, which I talked about earlier, is the mortgage enhancement. So what I mean by mortgage enhancement is when you go to the property details, you're going to start noticing more properties are going to have the mortgage amount. Not only are we going to have the mortgage information, mortgage amount, you're going to have the recording date, interest rate, and the mortgage term. Now, the reason why we are aggressively hunting down this information is this will allow us to calculate estimated equity better. Now, let me explain how that's done. Most providers that provide estimated equity, what they will do is they will take the estimated value and they will subtract the last recorded sell amount. So the last recording sell amount happened in 2002 for this property at 186. So they'll take the 423 and they'll subtract the 186. With that said, you're looking at equity in the high $200,000 range. Now, that's not the case because since we've been able to collect mortgage information from alternative sources, as you can see here in the mortgage tab, there's been other activities after the initial sale. So the initial sale was in 2002, but we see that there was a recording in 03, 04, 05, 06, and the most recent one being in 2008. Now, because we have this new data, not the initial sell record, because we have the mortgage information, what our system is able to do is take that last known mortgage recording and begin reverse calculating on that. So beginning in 08 of earlier this year, we started reverse calculating, and we assume that their mortgage balance right now is around $203,000. What that now does is it allows us to take the known mortgage balance, subtract the estimated value to give you an estimated equity amount we believe to be more accurate than just taking estimated value and subtracting the last recorded amount, which in this case would have been back in 2002. So that's how we calculate estimated equity. This is why we get the mortgage information. We want to go above and beyond and get you as accurate as possible in terms of balance and equity. So that is our property details page update. The next update I want to bring to your attention is located in the filter. So as you can see here, the filter has gotten a lot smaller. What you're also going to see is on the right-hand side, this is the summary box. So what this is going to do now is as you apply your filters, we're going to paint your summary on the right-hand side. This is so that you don't have to constantly remember what fields you're doing. Our system will monitor the fields on the right-hand side. So in this example, non-owner occupied, lien, single family, 1980 and later. I want them off market. Also note we did add a new filter, and that's the rental filter. This will allow you to filter just the rental properties in the MLS data. Right? Again, as you continue to go and apply your criteria, you're going to start seeing those your summary on the right hand side. And for this example, let's just put some equity in here. Right. All right, just like in the past, once you apply your filter, you'll have your filter summary. Results will be on the right-hand side. And just like before, you'll highlight, add to list, and you'll name that list. All right. Now, the last thing I do want to show you is that now that we've updated our skip trace service, or our append context, and named it skip tracing, what we've also done is we embedded that icon into the main screen or the main toolbar. So after you save your results, in the past, you would have to have gone into context to skip trace. Now, to make things a little bit faster for you, once you save your list and name it, you'll be able to just select skip trace and now choose that list right away. So you can choose the test list. Oops, pardon me. Let me choose my list again. Pardon the delay. I think I'm going a little too fast. So after you select your list, you'll notice that your list will populate just like before. You'll select the add selected contacts on the right hand side. Then you'll select done and then proceed to step 2, which is the payment. Now I do want to bring this to your attention. There has been a change in pricing, so I will explain what that is and how that works. So the new price point is now 30 cents, but the way it works is we're no longer charging you per line item, and just like before, we're not charging for the properties that don't have results. So quick example, you upload 100 properties, 80 of them come back with results. We're only charging you for that. So it's going to be 80 times 30 cents. So in the past, what we would have done is we would have taken the 80 and then looked at each line items within those 80. So if the average line item was, let's say, 4, it would have been 80 times 4. That would have been 320 line items. And then we would have charged you for those 320 line items. So that would have cost you $32. Versus the new method, 80 times a 30, you're looking at 24 bucks. Okay, so very effective in terms of pricing. And again, as I mentioned before, the new service, we're practically using the same service like private investigators are using, law firms are using, and again, other agencies that need the information to get a hold of someone, and not only get a hold of someone, but actually be the right information. So that's the provider that we're using. So do note, price has increased to 30 cents, and it's, again, no longer line items, still results, and we don't charge you for the ones that do not get results. All right. Now, the last update I do want to bring to your attention is in the profile page. Now, this is going to get tied into the campaign update. So the profile section, if you haven't been here before, this is where you can apply your first name, last name, email, password, or change your password. Apply your profile picture. You even have the ability to remove any new labels. So if we have new features, if you don't want to see what's new, you can deselect this, but of course be careful. You won't know what's new if that's the case. Below that, credit card number. This will allow you to expedite your purchases, billing street address, and then below that, the new category is the business section. So here you can put your business name, business phone, business website, business email, and your business address. Now, the purpose for this is going to tie in directly into your campaign section, most particularly the postcard. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So here's a campaign I ran. I have 69 recipients. The major update that we performed recently was within the postcard. So when you hit get started, it's a similar approach. Postcard name, postcard size. Do you want to save your template? Yes or no? Check for yes, uncheck for no. But what you will now discover is when you check off templates, we have uploaded up to 15 or more templates in here for you. So the idea is we're going to keep uploading templates throughout the weeks to come. So feel free to use what we have now. So let's say, here's one we'll use for this example. All right, so here's our template that you can use. All right, now there has been one more major update in the postcard, and this is actually what I believe is going to be the mind blower for everyone. But what you're going to want to do is after you choose your template, or if you create your own, you can go to Advanced Edit, and the new feature that we've implemented is right here. It's called the Insert Field. And I'm going to show you how that works. So the idea with this is that we want you to fully customize your postcard. And for some of you, that means that each owner has their name on the card and each card has the owner's address. And that's what this is designed to do. So what we're going to be able to do is allow you to create that. Essentially, if you have 100 individuals, we're going to allow you to create a postcard, a single card, and every owner's name will be on their card, their own card, and every one of them will have their own address on that card. And I'll show you how that works. So let's go ahead and delete this. I'm going to increase the font size. All right. And then here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start typing hello. I'm going to put hello. Oh, excuse me. Hello. My name is. And instead of typing my name, I can now insert field and put my full name. So it's going to look funny at first. You're going to see the hashtag my full name hashtag. But when you hit space, what you'll see here at the top is your name will be applied automatically, and that's being taken from the profile page. So the next thing you can do is, hi, my name is, your full name. I am interested in your property located at, and now we can apply the property street of the homeowner along with the property city and zip code. So as you can see here on top, the owner's address, state, and zip code is here. And then we can wrap it up by saying, if you are interested in my offer, please call me at, and instead of typing in my business line, I can put my business phone, or email me at, and then I can put my business email, and last, or visit my website at, and then I can put my business website. And just like that, as you can see, what we're doing is we're taking these these codes that you're applying, and then we're going to autofill the information that's coming from your profile as well as from the listings that you've uploaded. So every one of them will say, hello, my name is Burton. In this case, I am interested in your property, and then that address will be, of course, all 100 addresses of the leads that you have, or 69 leads in this case, and then we'll include your business phone number. So again, you have many different fields to customize that approach. So feel free to utilize that. And that's about it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this updated video. There's obviously more to come. I believe we're barely scratching the surface. If you have any questions, give us a call at our customer support line or email us. But other than that, thank you so much and have a great day.